Today we're going to be looking at one of the recipes that I've just recently published in the Jasper community recipes. These are available through your Jasper account and they are only usable to people that do have a Jasper account. So if you haven't signed up already for either a free trial or a paid account, do check out the link below this video or in the blog post that this video is attached to, and you can either grab yourself a 5-day free trial and write 10,000 words with Jasper, or you can sign up to a Jasper plan from $29 a month. You do need the Boss Mode plan to run recipes, which is the $59 a month plan. So let's dive right in. So in the Jasper community recipes, you'll find lots of different recipes here written by either Jasper certified experts like myself, the Jasper team, or by users that have wanted to share the recipes. And some of the most successful recipes on here are Dave Regamosa. He's the CEO and founder of Jasper, and he wrote the original blog post recipe, and that's had 79,000 downloads and uses. And my original rewrite and expand blog post recipe has had now over 12,000 downloads and uses. So you can see the publisher, recipe publisher, we have little icons here. So just look out for my little face here. You can't actually sort by who published the recipe, but you can sort by popular and newest. And just here in February 2022, I have published loads of new recipes. So if you click on newest, you'll be able to see all of these ones here that have my little face on them. And today we're going to be looking at the listicle blog post recipe. So once you've opened the recipe here in your dashboard, you have a couple of options. You can download to save the recipe to your own account where it will create a copy for you to run later, or you can hit the run button and that will open the document up in Jasper straight away so that you can go ahead and use it immediately. So let's do that. And let's have a look what that recipe looks like in your dashboard. So it's created a new document and it's called it a copy of. And here you've got some of the information that was included at the beginning of the recipe. So list posts are some of the most popular on the internet because they're interesting, easy to read, and provide a lot of information quickly. List posts, or listicles, get the most engagement and highest search engine rankings. According to Hubspot, listicles get 94% more views than non-list posts. But creating listicles is hard, right? Well, not anymore, not when you have the cleverest AI writer on your side. So this recipe or workflow for Jasper.ai will write a listicle faster than the speed of light, and today we're doing it the Hubspot way with this tried and tested formula. So anything with the little arrow here in front, they are Jasper commands. Jasper commands, a little bit of a legacy here thing with Jarvis. And today we're not going to be using any of the information here on the left-hand side. I tend to write without that now. That's just an experience thing. When you're new writing in Jasper, you'll want to use these things a lot. They can actually be toggled on and off. So they're not actually necessary if you're putting all the correct information here. And of course, if you want more recipes and to learn from myself, a Jasper certified expert, you can hop over to the Blogs by Jarvis Recipe Club. Now, again, we are Blogs by Jarvis because originally, obviously, Jasper was Jarvis. So we will rebrand at some point, but at the moment, we are still the Blogs by Jarvis Recipe Club. That's blogsbyjarvis.com/recipe club. And if you go here to the homepage, you can try 3 free taster recipes if you've not signed up before. Or you can literally just find those taster recipes in the Jarvis dashboard, Jasper dashboard. Goodness. So let's pop over to the document editor and let me show you a listicle blog post that I've set up already. And this one's going to be to organize kitchen cabinets. So once you've viewed this information above here, you can just either delete this, just get rid of it if you don't need it, or what I do is I just insert these 3 asterisks here, and that means that Jasper can't see anything above there in the document. And so today we're going to be writing a listicle on how to organize kitchen cabinets. So the keyword is organize kitchen cabinets. That's the keyword we're writing for. The topic is how to organize kitchen cabinets. And the audience that we're going to write to today is new home buyers. So the first thing we're going to ask Jasper to do is write some blog post titles for a listicle article 4. Organizing kitchen cabinets that starts with an odd number. Make it relevant to new home buyers. And I run all of my commands with Command Shift Enter. If you pop up here, you can get all of the pro tips how to use the editor and what are the commands. Oh, take you to the page, sorry, keyboard shortcuts we want. Command enter allows you to run a Jasper command and the command disappears. So basically, if you hit command enter here, it will run this command and this command will disappear. I like to run the Jasper command with command shift enter, and that means it stays in place. And what that means is if you didn't get exactly the right output that you wanted, you can run the command again and again. So let's go ahead and close this. And let's run that first command. Write some blog post titles for a listicle article for organising kitchen cabinets that starts with an odd number. Make it relevant to new home buyers. So 7 tips for organising kitchen cabinets when you're a new home buyer. 5 ways to organise your kitchen cabinets without spending a ton of money. 3 simple tips for organising your kitchen cabinets. I like those, but let's just run that again just to get some more. On a budget. Unexpected. Oh, I like unexpected. Clever. Okay, today I think we're going to go with this one without spending a ton of money, but I'm going to say 9. I like 9. Let's do a few more. So we're going to delete all the ones that we don't want, and now we can delete the command because we have the title that we want, and we're going to turn that into an H1. So that's just lets Jarvis know that that's the most important piece of information here. So this is the thing that we're writing about. Jasper, I apologise. Okay, and just the little Hubspot hint here that make sure the title starts with a number and runs for 60 characters or less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Yeah, I think we'll be good there. So we don't want it too long. So let's just delete that information now because we don't need it. Okay, so write an interesting introduction to an article about organising kitchen cabinets. What about how to organise your kitchen cabinets? Actually, I apologise. Let's just copy that. About the H1. So about 9 ways that hooks in new home buyers. Now, I appreciate that formatting went a bit wonky there, so I'm just going to show you what happens there. It's just because obviously I pasted in an H1 into here. So all we do is we pop up here to the toolbar and we hit reset styles, and that will just take all the formatting off there. You don't want to run a command with formatting on because it's not going to work properly for you. So write an interesting introduction to an article about 9 ways. So actually Jasper was very forgiving there because if you notice I didn't completely delete the curly bracket, that he knew what I meant. Okay. The kitchen is the heart of the home and it's also one of the most expensive rooms to redo, but that doesn't mean you have to spend a ton of money on your cabinets. In fact, there are plenty of ways to organise your kitchen without spending a fortune. Here are 9 tips for organising cabinet space in your kitchen with what you already own or can pick up cheap at any big box store. I love it. Right, now at the moment, I'm going to delete that because we haven't actually asked for a list, so we've just got the introduction. Now, we want to explain why organising kitchen cabinets, which is our keyword, or our topic, sorry, how to organise kitchen cabinets. Explain why is important to new home buyers and provide a few reasons they should care. Now, bear in mind that we're working on the Hubspot formula. So these are commands based on the Hubspot formula for writing the most successful listicle blog post. So explain why how to organise kitchen cabinets is important to new home buyers and provide a few reasons why they should care. So again, Command Shift Enter. Let's run that command. Oh, that was entirely my fault. I'm just going to hit Command Control Z there. What happened there was I actually clicked on the cursor and Jasper hadn't finished writing. So I am literally going to delete all that and run that again so you can see it run properly. But did you see we were getting a list here? We were getting a list here, which is amazing. So explain, and why should they should care? Explain why how to organise kitchen cabinets is important to new home buyers and provide a few reasons why they should care. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I'm just going to delete that and run that again. There you go. People who are buying a new home should read this article so they can learn how to organise their kitchen cabinets. This is important because it will help them save money and also make their kitchen look nicer. Okay, describe what this article will cover and why, including implications organising kitchen cabinets could have on new home buyers. Now, I've actually asked Jasper here to include a relevant statistic. He's not a research tool, so it's really up to you to provide that. But what he's going to do is he'll include something that's fictional. It may be factual if it's something that he's learned previously from the internet. But just fact check that statistic when it happens, and yeah, just to sort of warn you about that. So describe what this article will cover and why, including implications organising kitchen cabinets could have on new home buyers, and include a relevant statistic. Come on, click enter. This article will cover 9 ways to organise your kitchen cabinets without spending a ton of money. It will provide tips for new home buyers on how to save money and make their kitchen look nicer. For example, one way to save money is to buy baskets or bins at a big box store and use them to organise your cabinet space. This can help you declutter your cabinets and make it easier to find what you're looking for. Okay, I'm just going to delete. Actually, let's just run that one more time. I do like to have more than one go at this just to make sure that we've got, I like that. This article will cover the following topics. These would be really good for, anchors in your blog post. Here we go, 77% of new home buyers say that organised kitchen is important to them. Love it. So there you go. Always, will never be afraid to hit, generate again, also run the command again so that you get the best copy. And then write a list of 9 points, because that's what we said, relevant to the above. Okay, so we've got 8, but that's basically because we're on a medium output length. So we're just going to hit compose here and let Jasper finish that list. Oh, I like that. Then we're getting a little, I'm just going to have to hit compose there again, like a little bonus section. I can't help myself now. This is this is where I get a little bit carried away. So you know what I would do at this stage is I would take this, because it's a really good copy, and I would copy this out and put it into another document so that you can run this. This is a completely new blog post that we're building out here, but I would say to edit this down to a few items and then leave this at the bottom of your post as a teaser for another post that you would write. Okay, so we've got a list of 9 items here. See how we're really building out a listicle really fast, and this is with me explaining it to you. Okay, so now I'm going to make this an H2, and then I'm just going to literally hit compose here and ask Jasper to do the work. So we can, like I say, literally hit the compose button here, or we can lead a little bit. And if you lead a little bit, you are more likely to get more relevant content. So fed up of, okay. So let me explain why I've said this. Organize your kitchen cabinets by type of item. This will help you find what you're looking for faster. So if I'm saying I want this to start with fed up of, so fed up of looking for such and such, not being able to find things. So that's why I'm telling Jasper here that I want for the content. So let's hit compose. So you're fed up of not being able to find the baking tray you need or where you last put it, then why not organise your kitchen cabinets by type of item? For example, keep all cooking utensils in one cabinet, baking items in another, and dinnerware in a separate cupboard so they're grouped together and easy to identify. This is simple but effective. New home buyers should organise their cabinets by type of items so they can find what they're looking for easier. Love it. So See how we're building this out? And then point 2, make that an H2. Use drawer dividers and cabinet organizers to maximize storage space. So with storage space being, or I'm going to say when storage space is limited, just adding those few extra words really helps to get good copy. And then you can use, if you're bridging, so if you've got some copy that you already like, see how Jasper's already put here, this will allow. So new home buyers should utilize their storage space more effectively by using drawer dividers and cabinet organizers. This is important because that's a really good bridging word. So because or why, there's loads of bridging words you could use, but this is important because, and now we're asking Jasper to tell us why this is important to new home buyers. Okay, so sometimes we will add to the list, but we don't want that. We just want to stick with our line. So we're just going to go through and do the same thing over and over again. Make that an H2. Let's just compose this one. Let's just see what we get. See, now we've taught Jasper the pattern. So we just hit compose. And we just keep on going for all of the H2s. Compose. Have you noticed here? Our word count, look at this, this is crazy. Already 1,160 words. Now you might find that as you're going through this that you get so many good extra points that you might want to look at, you know, I've done 9 and that might end up being 19. It could end up being 91. It really depends on how long you want this article to be. Obviously, I don't want this to go on forever because you'll get bored of watching me do the same thing over and over again. But can you see how easy this is? So if I wasn't sitting here explaining this to you, if I was just like click, compose, you know, I would be banging this article out in probably 10 to 15 minutes. So for each one, I'm basically hitting compose twice. Ooh. Just make sure that Jasper's finished the word. Oh no, he's saying end of article, but oh, okay, look at this. So he's saying end of article because he thinks that he's done enough points, but he doesn't realize that we haven't gone over these. But look at this. Look at this little closer that we've got. Are you looking to move into a new home soon? This may be your first time to move out, but here are some great tips to keeping your new home organized. So I'm going to copy that and I'm just going to put it at the end of my article. Under 9. Because we can come back to that. Okay, so you get these little nuggets just seeded throughout. So let's do the rest of these. H2, compose. Now, if you were doing an affiliate blog here, you could be actually now mentioning products. So you could guide this a little bit by adding in a product. I'll do that in a second. So use clear containers and jars so you can see what's inside them without having to open them up. Okay, we're going to make that an H2. Okay, so we can say bed, bath. Actually, no. Obviously, if you wanted to send to a store, you send maybe to Bed Bath & Beyond or the Container Store, but use clear containers and jars so you see what's inside them without having to open them up. So let's just compose. Okay, use clear storage containers and jars. Using clear storage containers and jars can help you find what you need in your kitchen cabinets quickly. Amazon sell many such products, such as. Now, this is where you are going to research and put in your products and put in your product links. I'm going to hit compose. I have no idea what's going to happen at this point. Jasper may well suggest some products. No, there you go. So he's sensible there. So if he has suggested some products there, just bear in mind that he's a creative copywriter, so he's not fact checking. So he's not going and finding products for you. This is literally where you would insert your products here and product links if indeed you are writing this as a listicle for an affiliate site. But here's some great tips here. Okay, so that's that section. And then section 8, again H2, nearly done. Using the commands like this with Jasper, it just really makes your content creation super easy and fast. And it just means that you're following a formula. Now here we're following the HubSpot formula. So it just means that you will have consistency to the look and feel of your blog. And last one. Okay, so see how we wrote that list, and now we're going back to that copy that Jasper gave us. Are you moving into your new home soon? This may be your first time to move out, but here are some great tips for keeping your new home organised. Actually, you know what? I prefer that at the beginning, and that's the great thing about being the editor. So here are some great tips. Love it. Straight into the list. Okay, so let's look at what happens next in the recipe. So we've done all the sections. We've got a little bit of bonus copy here, which I'm going to keep down to edit down to 5 items. And so basically we've covered all these things in the recipe, which is basically make each list point an H2 and then hit edit and compose each time to get your final list. So we've completed all those steps. And now let's look at the HubSpot hint. Add an image, a video, or social media post of the example. This can add context as to why you're including each example on your list and help breaks up an otherwise text-heavy blog post with other types of content. So either if you're writing an affiliate blog, as I suggested, you'd be adding products in here, product links and product images, or as HubSpot say, as an example here, you would add a retweet or a copy of an Instagram post, something, an image from online showing that product in use, just literally breaking up that list and giving visual cues to why this is good for new home buyers and how this product works, etc. Okay, so we've got a list here, and the last thing is, or not the last thing, the next thing is to write a key takeaway about topic for audience. So let's go back up here. So we have our topic is how to organize kitchen cabinets. For new home buyers. There are many ways to organise your kitchen cabinets to make the most of the space you have. Some of these methods include, okay, and again, I'm going to run that again because sometimes I get the best on the second run. I get fussy, so I'm going to run multiple times. Okay, I like the cabinet door one. Actually, no, I like them. I like them all. How to make the most is to make the most of the space. So I'm just going to delete those ones for now. So we have a key takeaway. And then write a conclusion that reminds readers of the key takeaway and what everything on this list has in common or suggests to the reader. So all the tips we've listed for how to organise your kitchen cabinets involve either using clear containers and jars, hanging pots and pans, or installing shelves or racks on the inside of your cabinet doors. This is important because it can help you save money while keeping things organised. Add a little more to that. Oh, we're getting a little list again here, so let's just delete that. Hit compose again. Now, one thing that I can show you here is if you don't like the output, you can hit the down arrow here for completion, and that will delete it. You can do that up to 20% of your plan credits. So if you're on the basic boss mode plan with 50,000 word credits, you can do that for up to 10,000 words every month. Say, hey, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to use those credits for that. So please can you delete them and recredit them. So you just use the little thumbs down here. You have to do that pretty much immediately the content's been generated. You only get a very short window of time, and if you've clicked here in the document or typed anything, that option goes away. So just make sure to quickly click that if the output's not right. So the next thing is write a call to action that leads people to desired action. So you have to choose what the desired action is for your article. So here I'm going to put my recommended products. That's giving Jasper a little bit of a hard time here because I haven't actually added the recommended products, but this will just give you an idea. So write a call to action that leads people to buy recommended products, buy the recommended products. But you could have, if you're if you provide a service to organise or do kitchen interiors, for instance, you could send people to your call to action there. So to book a discovery call or book a meeting or go and see your website, those kind of call to actions. So Hubspot Hint here, this should be a lead generating piece of content or a sales, or send people to a sales focused landing page for a demo consultation. So basically what I just said. Love it. If you're looking for ways to organise your kitchen cabinets on a budget, check out the products recommended in this article. You can find clear containers and glass jars to help you save space, pot hangers and hanging rail systems to make cooking easier, and cabinet door organisers to make the most of your storage space. And that is the end of your recipe. So that's how we write a listicle. That's taken us a little bit longer than 10 or 15 minutes, but surely that's because I've been here explaining to you how the recipes work. And like I say, if you were just running this and you were click, 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 following the commands, then you would get through that and you would have your post written. So let's just go and delete everything out of here that is not related to the post. All the extra stuff, like here I've just given you a link to go to the recipe club and just a little bit of the T's and C's of using my recipes. So let's delete that. And then we've written 1,577 words in that article in, like I say, probably we would have done that in 10 to 15 minutes. So there you go. How to write listicle blogs the HubSpot way with me, Amanda Weston, a Jarvis Jasper, certified expert. See you soon.